Picture this. A family excitedly sets up a basketball hoop in their driveway, envisioning countless hours of fun and bonding. But soon they find themselves at odds with a strict HOA board member who believes the hoop violates community rules. Imagine a beautiful suburban neighborhood where tree-lined streets are dotted with charming homes, each with well-cut lawns and friendly neighbors waving as they pass by. The sound of laughter and playful shouts fills the air, especially during the warm summer evenings when families gather outside. In this close-knit community, kids ride their bikes, play tag, and enjoy the simple pleasures of childhood. Meet the Johnson family, who recently moved into the neighborhood, bringing with them a vibrant energy and a love for sports. Their two children, Jake and Lily, are full of enthusiasm and dreams of becoming basketball stars. To celebrate their new home, the Johnsons set up a bright red basketball hoop in their driveway, a symbol of fun and family bonding. For Jake and Lily, this hoop represents more than just a piece of equipment. It's a gateway to countless games with friends, laughter, and cherished memories. However, not everyone shares the same excitement. Enter Ms. Thompson, a longtime HOA board member, known for her strict adherence to community rules. She believes that the basketball hoop disrupts the neighborhood's aesthetic and could set a precedent for other unsightly additions. As the sun sets on this idyllic neighborhood, tensions begin to rise, setting the stage for a conflict that will challenge the balance between community standards and the joys of childhood. The sun hung low in the sky, casting a warm glow over the Johnsons' driveway as Jake and Lily shot hoops, their laughter echoing through the neighborhood. But the cheerful atmosphere was abruptly interrupted when Ms. Thompson, the HOA board member, approached with a stern expression. The moment felt charged, as if the air had thickened with tension. The kids paused, sensing the seriousness of the situation, while Mr. Johnson wiped his hands on his apron, his heart racing. Ms. Thompson wasted no time. Launching into her argument, she pointed out that the basketball hoop was not only an eyesore, but also a potential hazard, claiming it could attract unruly behavior and disrupt the peaceful ambiance of the community. "We have rules for a reason," she insisted, her voice firm. "This isn't just about aesthetics. It's about maintaining the integrity of our neighborhood." Mr. Johnson felt a surge of frustration. He took a deep breath, determined to defend his family's joy. "This hoop means everything to my kids," he replied, his voice steady but passionate. "It's a place for them to play, to grow, and to bond with their friends. Isn't that what community is about?" The emotions swirled around them, Ms. Thompson's rigid adherence to rules clashing with Mr. Johnson's heartfelt plea for freedom and family connection. As the confrontation unfolded, both sides stood firm, each believing they were fighting for the heart of the neighborhood. As the confrontation continued, Ms. Thompson's demeanor shifted from stern to increasingly irrational. Her voice grew louder, and her gestures became more animated, as if she were trying to rally support for her cause. "This isn't just about a basketball hoop. It's about setting a precedent for chaos in our neighborhood," she exclaimed, her face flushed with frustration. The children, once carefree, now stood frozen, their smiles replaced by confusion and concern. Bystanders began to gather, drawn by the commotion. Neighbors peered from their porches, some whispering to each other, while others exchanged worried glances. A few familiar faces, who had always enjoyed watching the kids play, began to murmur in support of the Johnsons. "It's just a hoop," one neighbor said quietly, shaking their head. "What's the harm in letting kids be kids?" But Ms. Thompson, fueled by her escalating emotions, dismissed their comments, insisting that the integrity of the community was at stake. The meltdown reached a boiling point when Ms. Thompson, in a fit of exasperation, declared that she would bring the issue to the next HOA meeting, threatening to impose fines on the Johnsons. The atmosphere shifted dramatically as the once friendly neighborhood felt the strain of division. The incident left a bitter taste in the air, with many residents questioning the balance between community rules and the freedom to enjoy family life. The fallout from this confrontation would ripple through the neighborhood, impacting relationships and sparking heated discussions for weeks to come. In the days following the confrontation, the neighborhood buzzed with mixed reactions to the meltdown. Some residents sided with Ms. Thompson, believing that maintaining the community's aesthetic was crucial. "If we let one family break the rules, what's next?" one neighbor argued, expressing concern that the basketball hoop could lead to a slippery slope of other violations. They felt that the HOA's regulations were in place to protect property values and the overall charm of the neighborhood. Conversely, many neighbors rallied behind the Johnsons, feeling that the board members' reaction was overblown. "It's just a basketball hoop," another resident chimed in. "Kids need a place to play, and that's what makes our community vibrant." This sentiment resonated with those who cherish the idea of a neighborhood where families could thrive and enjoy outdoor activities together. Social media played a significant role in amplifying the story. Local community groups buzzed with posts and comments, with residents sharing their opinions and experiences. Some even created polls to gauge support for the Johnsons, while others expressed their frustrations with the HOA's rigid stance. As tensions simmered, the HOA scheduled a community meeting to address the issue. Residents gathered to voice their opinions, leading to passionate discussions about the balance between rules and personal freedoms. The meeting became a platform for neighbors to express their views, ultimately shaping the future of community relations and the way they approach shared living. In the wake of the escalating tensions, both the Johnsons and Ms. Thompson recognized that the situation could not continue as it was. A few concerned neighbors, eager to restore harmony, stepped in to facilitate mediation efforts. They proposed a meeting that included the HOA board, the Johnson family, and a few community members who had expressed strong opinions on both sides. The goal was to foster open communication and find a resolution that respected both community rules and the Johnsons' desire for their children to play freely. During the mediation, the importance of communication became evident. As the discussions unfolded, both parties shared their perspectives, allowing for a deeper understanding of each other's concerns. Ms. Thompson expressed her commitment to maintaining the neighborhood's aesthetic, while Mr. Johnson passionately articulated the joy and community spirit that the basketball hoop brought to his family. The atmosphere shifted from confrontation to collaboration as neighbors began to brainstorm potential compromises. Some suggested relocating the hoop to a less visible area or establishing specific hours for play to minimize disruption. The community's willingness to come together and engage in constructive dialogue highlighted the power of unity in resolving disputes. By the end of the meeting, a tentative agreement was reached, allowing the Johnsons to keep their basketball hoop while adhering to certain guidelines. This resolution not only eased tensions but also strengthened community bonds, reminding everyone that open communication and collaboration can lead to positive outcomes for all. The incident surrounding the Johnsons' basketball hoop serves as a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between community rules and personal freedoms. While regulations are essential for maintaining order and aesthetics in a neighborhood, it's crucial to recognize that these rules should not stifle the joy and vibrancy that families bring to their communities. This situation highlighted the need for flexibility and understanding, as well as the importance of allowing personal expression within the framework of shared living. Another key takeaway from this conflict is the value of respectful dialogue during disagreements. The initial confrontation between Ms. Thompson and the Johnsons escalated due to a lack of communication and understanding. However, when neighbors came together to mediate, they demonstrated that open conversations can lead to constructive solutions. Listening to differing viewpoints fosters empathy and can transform conflicts into opportunities for growth and collaboration. Ultimately, this story serves as a call to action for all of us to engage with our neighbors, advocate for our families, and work together to create spaces where everyone feels valued and heard. The conflict over the Johnsons' basketball hoop serves as a compelling case study in the complexities of community living. We witnessed how a seemingly simple issue escalated into a heated confrontation, highlighting the tension between enforcing community rules and allowing personal freedoms. The mediation efforts that followed demonstrated the power of respectful dialogue and collaboration, ultimately leading to a resolution that respected both the homeowner's desires and the HOA's guidelines. This incident reminds us that while rules are necessary for maintaining order, they should not overshadow the joy and vibrancy that families bring to their neighborhoods. It's essential for communities to foster open communication, allowing residents to express their needs while also considering the collective interests of the neighborhood. Have you experienced a similar situation in your community? How did you navigate the challenges of balancing rules and personal freedoms? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Your insights could help others facing similar dilemmas. If you enjoyed this discussion and want to stay updated on more engaging content about community dynamics and conflict resolution, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to like this video and explore our related content for more stories that inspire and inform. Thank you for watching.